Welcome to my waking nightmare. My name's Colton Jacobson, and I guess I should start from the beginning for people who this is the first time they're ever seeing me, which is weird. But I have a podcast. This is a supplemental YouTube channel, so I don't know why this is the first thing you came across. But essentially, for the time being, I'm checking in daily here on how many times I have watched the movie Lawrence of Arabia for the day. Because in my podcast, I have, for some reason, decided that I'm going to watch Lawrence of Arabia 1001 times over the course of 10 years. I'm about a year and a half in at this point, and I'm struggling with it, if I'm being honest. So, this is just a little outlet for me beyond the podcast to just get some things out that I just feel like won't necessarily work too well on the podcast. You know what I mean? So if this is the first that you're ever seeing of me, like I said, weird, but welcome. I will put a link to the podcast in the description if you want to listen to it. Otherwise, the video that was posted to the channel before this is the trailer, the audio trailer for that podcast. And I don't know. I don't really have much to say in this one. Starting in the next video and further on, I will maybe go a little more in depth about my watch and stuff like that. But this time it was just I watched it one time today. So I have in total now watched the movie 36 times. And it was a pretty basic watch. I'm not going to lie. Nothing miraculous, just pretty basic. I didn't really make any brand new observations. I didn't notice anything. Nothing in my mind has changed about the movie, but I don't know. I am pretty pumped to get back into it. I did take a little break that I'm coming back from. So I'm actually still in that mood of excited to watch it, excited to work on the podcast. The YouTube channel thing, the daily thing is going to be a little bit tedious, I think, but for now it's, I'm looking forward to it. So I guess, this is a new test for me just to see what's going on. I'm not going to put too much editing or thought into these videos. So if it seems like I'm rambling a little bit, it's because I came into this video with nothing on my mind besides the fact that I needed to just state that I've seen the movie once today. That was the whole goal of this channel in the first place, is to just hold me accountable to myself, that I can't just go months without watching the movie, because I'm not running low on time. I have 8.5 years left, but 1001 is a lot of watches. So I can't save the last 900 watches for the last year. It wouldn't work out. That would be 3 times a day that I would have to watch it if I wanted to finish on time. And that's just not going to work. So I said it in my podcast episode that I just released, but by the end of 2023, I want to have seen the movie 300 times. And I'm a ways off from that goal, but I've been doing good recently. I think in the last 3 days or so, I've seen the movie about 6 times. So, and I'm not sick of it yet. Honestly, I'm ready to keep going. And after this, I actually probably will go watch the movie again. So, I want to keep ahead of the curve, at least for a little while, for the YouTube channel, so I can come on here and say, hey, I've seen the movie again. I don't want to let myself down. I don't want to let everyone else down. So I'm gonna power through, and I'm hoping by the end of August. So my technical goal is to watch it 24 times a month until the end of 2022. That will put me at 150 watches, which will put me halfway to my 300 by the end of 2023. So if I do 24 watches for August, that would be from 30 to 54 watches. So that's the ultimate goal. If I am at 54 watches by the end of August, I will be right on track for catching back up to where I need to be. So I'm going to go one step further. I'm going to say my hope, not necessarily my goal, not necessarily what's going to happen, but my hope is, and just based off of the way I'm pumped up about this, it might come to fruition. Who knows? I'm hoping that by the end of August, I've seen the movie 60 times. I think 60 is a nice round number. It's more than my technical goal, so it'll put me ahead of where I need to be to get caught back up. I just think that's a good place to be. It's only 6 more watches than my goal, so it's not the end of the world. I mean, I guess that's 24 hours, so it's a full day of watching the movie, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. Maybe tomorrow I'll have something else to say that's not just me rambling. Sometimes I'll have to get a video out there, and I won't really have a purpose beyond just the fact that I have to do it to hold myself responsible. But there's a fly in here, so I'm going to kill it, and I'm going to end this, and I will see you tomorrow.